This is
I think they're going back to
the basics.
the basics. Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel, all you new people that find us through South Park somehow. Hey, guess what? You're here because you want to watch the pandemic special. Oh, this isn't the pandemic.
It's
the vaccination special.
It is an ongoing pandemic special because we are still here.
Yep.
Is this what South Park is going to do now? Just like
Specials
release
occasionally.
47-minute specials instead of seasons anymore?
South Park has become OP. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
I guess.
they
I'm
can.
serious. They're just like, hey, we're gonna take a month or two off, couple months off. We're gonna come back later. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even know when the seasons come out anymore. They just come out randomly. Like I'll get a notification on Twitter or something like that. Hey, Comedy Central, South Park episodes have released. We're like, oh, awesome.
This is spelled South Park with a Q.
Uh-oh,
instead of a
yes.
K.
You think we're
Capital-
gonna get some
capital
artistic
Q?
references?
to
Maybe.
Q.
To some Q-related organizations.
Oh no, you know,
Oh.
if you get your vaccination, it'll make you artistic.
Artistic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Shots episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Carpet squealing.
Oh, yeah, this mom's trying to I forgot about that. Trey and Matt, I know the pandemic has hit them hard.
Yeah.
I do feel like by now they should have gotten a setup going, but maybe they don't want to. Maybe this is the way they want to do content now. No, I'd be okay with
Those
okay.
boys are straight up OGs, man. Just chilling,
Yep.
just taking their time. They don't gotta worry about it. They are just patient and just
I'm
cold
excited.
calculated.
There's no more President Garrison.
I gotta see that.
I want to see what they do.
I want to see who
man.
Biden is. It's gotta be
Somebody
something
super boring and back to the status quo. bullshit.
back to the
Probably,
status
yeah.
quo.
Well,
Where are they going?
Imagine us
Yeah.
not having to post a video every day and people still being hyped for it.
Yeah, that's clout right there.
That's
right,
Yeah,
it's clout.
Like, bro, the
That's
Normies
clout.
just dropped their first one in like 2 months, like some JonTron shit. JonTron he goes so long without posting a video, and he
Yes.
posts one, and it's like millions of views.
Yeah, everyone
Yep.
explodes.
Shane Dawson was like that, but then
But then he was
things
canceled.
happen.
Hey
Leave that.
everybody, this is not a market substitute for South Park. Please support the official release. We're watching on HBO Max because, you know, Paramount Plus doesn't have it yet, but eventually it'll be on Paramount Plus. One of the streaming services will have this. Also, if you live in the Stone Age and you still have cable, it's on Comedy Central. I'm
Channel
just kidding. You're not in the
35
Stone
around
Age.
these ways.
You're cool. You're cool people if you still
I
have it.
think that the cable people actually live in the future.
Yeah. Because that's where it's
Somewhere in the
going.
past and the future.
It's going back to cable. It's gonna
Back
go
to
back.
mom.
And you guys check out our Patreon, man. Our uncuts are on there. This one.
Yeah, you want to see
And
the
if, you
uncut?
can't, and if you can't do any of that, comment, comment. Please comment the heck away.
Oh, they're gonna comment.
Oh yeah.
I love the
Oh,
South
yeah.
Park
the
comments,
South
man.
Park comments are always.
It's great.
I love the South Park comments that are like, "Why the fuck am I watching these assholes?"
And they're
Right?
like,
You just watched us.
You chose to
wanted
come
do
here.
it. You wanted this.
You sat here for at least an hour and then bitched us out.
Oh,
It
give
was your choice.
Give it all to me. I don't care.
I love it.
I don't care.
It's just like
We-
because we can't get spoiled on those
Welcome.
comments.
You come. There's a home with us normies. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe. We're gonna start. Oh, a different thing. These stereotypes were wrong then, and still be wrong in the future. That was a different
Yeah.
disclaimer.
They're not gonna let us in.
Kill the scroll around.
Walgreens, let's go.
We are school faculty, okay? You gotta let us in. No, you have to let in people with health issues first. I am a chain smoker, and my wife is 39 pounds overweight. I'm a friend of Dan Roberts. He's a dental assistant in Conifer. Get the fuck out of here, I said you're right this way.
Hey, get it, Grandma.
Please, no Randy Marsh on Integrity Farm.
Oh, you know he's coming.
Sick of it.
Even though things are supposedly getting better with the pandemic, we're more depressed than ever. We're worried the past years put a strain on our broship.
You mean
Broship.
You didn't?
You know how chicks have periods, right?
The fuck?
It's true. Women have periods where they bleed from their vagina.
You guys
Remember
did an
earlier
episode-
today, Stan, you said
Yeah,
our
they
teacher was
did.
wearing white, and then we realized today was hamburger day for lunch. There was lots of ketchup laying around. So me and Kitty snuck into the classroom during recess and put it on the teacher's chair. And now when we get back to class, there's gonna be a bunch of ketchup on the teacher's chair, and when she stands up, it's gonna totally look like she got her period.
Juvenile as fuck.
I know the last few were a little tricky.
What? What? Oh my God, teacher had her period!
And I risked my life to teach you, and I can't even get vaccinations because teachers aren't important enough? I can't do this anymore.
Yep.
That's so fucked up, but it's so true.
Should we post the one where you can see the most blood on teacher's ass or the one where she makes the dumbest face?
I don't want to go back to being quarantined at home like some of the other kids still are. Hey, fellas!
They'll bring in some lame-ass teacher who's desperate to work. How bad can it be?
Mr. Garrison?
Yes.
He looks regular.
Hey, South Park, I'm home! And after I transitioned, I thought it was a little mistake,
Yep.
and then I went through a phase of being the president
This
of
is
the
all
United
true.
States. Anyone who's been president is assigned Secret Service for the rest of their lives to keep them protected.
Oh.
That was our second shot. Let's go to the bars. Old people suck. Can't hear you. Got too many antibodies in my ears.
And they made the people that get vaccinated the cool kids.
We're all vaccinated now. I'm gonna go out to the bars and get some pussy. Now I expect discipline and respect in this classroom, both to me and your new teacher's assistant, Mr. Service. Hand
What?
these papers out, Mr. Service.
You guys are dicks.
Scott Malkinson. You guys are dicks.
I got diabetes.
I didn't do anything.
You knew about the prank. You could have stopped it at any time, but you didn't say a word.
He's right.
Maybe our broship didn't survive.
Will you shut up about that?
Oh no.
I don't see you anywhere on the list.
It's no. Underpants no.
The underpants gnomes.
Get in line with the rest of us.
Mephisto.
Anybody here?
Kanye West and Jesus.
The aliens were there.
I happen to be the only teacher brave enough to teach your kids right now. So you better all get real woke real fast. Come on, Mr. Service. Hey, I'm not sure if you remember me. Bob White?
Oh yeah.
All of us whites were really on your side. Look, we're on the internet every night waiting for word. The word is get a fucking life, jackass. Blow shit out your dick hole. He said shit out your dick hole. He's trying to give us some kind of signal.
This is a Randy Marsh situation.
Hey, you damn old people!
What is he?
People need to get
Fucking.
What? There's only one way you're getting your teacher back, and that's if teachers get their hands on the vaccine.
This is good. I like this.
Walgreens. You find a way inside, get all the vaccines you can, and bring them here to school. You do that, you just might get your teacher back.
This is
It's a 2-part vaccine.
Let's forget it, Bob. The
Oh.
bad guys won.
Yeah. The
You got a
QAnon
message
shaman.
from Q? Shaman.
From the chosen one.
Look at the kindergartner in the seat on the left.
Blow shit out your dick hole. So I've been going over it and over it, and I realized. Blow shit out dick hole. BSDH. We all know what BS is, but DH? Until my wife reminded me that DH are the initials of David Harris. Do what he does. He's taking Q's message straight to the children, and he wants us to do the same. We're supposed to be teachers? There's an incredible shortage of teachers right now. He's trying to tell us that this is our time to strike.
That's fucked up.
Oh.
Oh, hey, hi. We're with the nonprofit service Kids for Community, both spelled with a K.
That's pretty damn awesome, you guys. I told you I already got the vaccine. I'm doing this for the cash.
This is becoming the most expensive period joke we ever did.
These boys are helping you, ma'am? Actually, I'm not sure. I have a little Alzheimer's. I need a little more green back to jog my memory.
Oh, you fucking slut!
They're lying about community kids.
Oh,
It's
no.
community with a C like normal?
Grab the vaccines!
Oh,
Run!
Oh, shit! Grab him, kid!
Grab him, girl. Smash and grab.
Run!
I don't want our son going to that public school. Mr. Garrison is a terrible teacher. There's a brand new private tutoring company that's fast and affordable.
I bet this is something.
I bet. Is this real?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the government has failed you and your child during this time of COVID? The tutor's at TutorNon.
TutorNon is bespoke learning that is straight from the internet to your child.
IQ on tutor. Is this like this?
All right, Scott, your new tutor is here. Hey there. Ready to get back on track with your schoolwork?
It's got the pistol.
All right, sit down. We don't have much time. Tom Hanks and Oprah are just two at the very top of an elite.
Shut up!
where earlier today vaccines were taken by that group of young Robin Hoods, the community kids.
Young Robin Hood.
That's all people want. Just a shot and have a chance and hope and some happiness in this shit world. Okay, thank you. To actually go out and do something. Fuck you, Tom. Yes, Mr. Service.
Jimmy and Bebe.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Come on, Mr. Service.
Hello? Hi, Mrs. Nelson. It's Eric Cartman. We would like for you to come back to school tomorrow because we have COVID-19 vaccinations.
I heard you were the ones responsible for the period prank.
And it was so uncalled for and so wrong. Dudes sitting around coming up with period jokes like, how old are we? It's sexist, first of all. Just like dialing it in. That's what we were doing. We were just dialing it in.
Is that what they're doing, Matt and Trey?
Relax, guys. She's gonna come.
Will you please say something to him?
What the hell did I do?
The bro ship. We can't ruin it.
If you just give me a shot, why, I could be somebody. I could go out to fancy restaurants like all them old people. I have to have this shot.
This is.
Oh my
You guys just
god.
climbed-
Oh my god.
When Jeffrey Epstein, the billionaire, was found guilty of sex trafficking, why do the elites want children from sex traffickers? Adrenochrome. It is harvested from children for a euphoric and
This is actually what they think.
benefit, and they will continue to do so until we
Oprah.
stand up against them.
Oh my
Now,
god.
do you have any questions, Craig?
So does Oprah drink the same blood as Obama, or is it usually a different kid?
Go tutor someone else.
It's you!
Choke her out, Mr. Service.
No, the whites.
This is so
He
funny.
just killed her. Oh my god.
I guess 2021 is gonna be just like 2020.
Yep.
Nah, that's better, bro. That's better.
I don't see anybody. I think we're safe here.
Oh, they had raisins. Like, what for raisins?
Oh shit, it's
You didn't-
abandoned.
You didn't see them?
He's offering us $2,000 for a vaccination. I'm a little Harvey Weinstein.
We are giving
God.
We did all this because we wanted to fix the damage of the period prank.
I don't know why you don't stand up to him more. It's really disappointing.
His hands in his pockets, like, eh. The broship is falling apart, man. I have a feeling they're gonna break up after this.
Sounds like your teacher's life is more important than your mom and dad's. We didn't shove you off into a Zoom meeting, did we?
Please don't say it.
Silence is violence, Kyle.
Oh my.
God damn it.
Silence is violence, Kyle.
Violence, y'all.
Get them, Mr. Service. We have to tell children the truth.
That Venezuelan socialists switched out circuit boards from voting machines in 12 states.
They're the elites. They'll just cut us off when we tell the truth. And the truth is that
What was the truth? Oprah and Barack Obama are drinking the blood of children.
Adrenochrome. I mean, I even said it. That you
What are you
babies.
doing? I'm just getting things ready to go.
So then why are you replacing some of the vaccines with Cactus Cooler?
I don't want my mom to die.
Then you would hide shit from me.
Broship is in jeopardy. Can he look away?
I don't think so, community kids. You're not poisoning anybody with
Oh,
your
no.
vaccination.
Oh,
You've been
no.
indoctrinated.
I'm part of a militant group now. Little cuties.
That's way better than community kids, guys. I told you we're getting lazy.
You're a part of this too? Well, I just wanted to believe in something that would get me out of the house. I didn't give a shit what it was.
There's some folks like that.
Yep. It's like, I just want to do something.
But what you believe is really stupid.
Yes.
I love that our boys are on the right side of it.
Yeah.
It's about right.
What do you mean, Tom?
Oh, my
Well,
God.
the community kids are acting on something they believe in, and so are the little cuties, am I right? Oh, yeah, well, the difference, Tom, is that you're a giant piece of shit. You're gonna even remotely defend these monsters when community kids are promoting change. Just fuck you, Tom, I'm out.
That happens.
Jesus! It is Jesus.
Why
And the
can't
aliens
you do
crab
anything?
people, ass faces.
Crab people too?
Yeah.
Saying the most important day would be March 4th. Nothing's happening on March 4th. Until I saw a Super Bowl ad for a new streaming service which launched on March 4th.
Paramount Plus?
All of them rich, powerful people who got to wear the...
Yeah, that's right.
Well, jeez, we gotta get to the school.
What?
Hey, they're on to us.
Huh?
Come on.
What do you...
What happened?
What?
Don't want the truth,
Did they transport them?
Yeah, like
The Hollywood elites are stopping them.
Oh, the animators.
The animators are stopping it.
You said you'd be here at 7 a.m. And, we just ran into a little hiccup, so we wanted to see if you could meet us somewhere else for the vaccine.
I mean, look, there was a fight outside.
And what about you, Kyle? You were the one trying to take the vaccines for yourself this morning.
Oh.
I guess it's time we had the talk we never wanted to have. Kenny, you want to go get on your iPad for a minute? I downloaded Madagascar 3. You want to watch with your Troll headphones?
Yeah, okay.
Troll headphones.
Oh, is Kenny like, they're divorcing? He's like the kid.
Thousands of people have turned up to get their shot. But also in the crowd are several people who want to stop those vaccines from happening. A group of youngsters that believe vaccines are harmful. Yeah, I see what you did there, Tom. That's real fucking cute. Yeah, let's get back to the weather, you cunt.
Straight up Tucker Carlson, man. He always goes,
Oh, no.
now, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I hate
I
Tucker
hate
Carlson's
him.
face. I want to punch it so bad.
He's an enemy of America, in my opinion.
How do the elites control Mr. Service's bowels? They run the show. The whole damn
Oh, shit.
people. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Oh, you don't like that, do you? Don't want to. I just want my old life back. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Amazing.
Fucking after effects.
Mr. Hyatt.
And we are no longer bros. Uh-huh.
Damn.
Kyle, you have Kenny for 2 days starting on Monday. I have Kenny Thursday and Friday.
Wow.
Alternating weeks with a midweek visit. We have longer stretches, but chance for a break.
You think this divorce is fucking him up?
Yeah. Oh, Trey?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
What?
We're almost done in here, Kenny.
Oh, Kenny.
Well, I say that out of all of those, the first one makes the most sense. The 223.
Jesus.
Community kids are breaking up. You just couldn't leave them alone, could you, you prick? Okay, Chris, let's just... They broke up because of you! Tom, one of the community kids has shown up to the school. I'm gonna get my shot.
Carver's mom's there or something.
What the? What are you doing?
What are they doing?
What? It's like an end game.
I know, for real.
I think I can help things out here.
Oh, God.
God. Oh, God.
What is happening?
We've all been through the proverbial butthole of hardships.
Who animated that?
Make sure you're on the side of the people with the most power. And all right, boys, do your thing. It's Air Israel with enough vaccines for every adult in town. You're all right, Garrison.
So Trump gave everybody the vaccine.
At least he's not Trump. I don't know, man. This is
For
a weird
Israel.
one.
Trump worked out.
This was a weird one.
I know.
You really did it. I can't believe it.
What the fuck?
The rest of us made it, South Park.
Randy.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Aliens.
But the vaccination special is about out.
All right, good.
The season's about over, guys.
One shot of Randy. I'm good with it.
Nice doing business with you, child murdering pedophiles.
I don't know, man.
The fucking series finale?
I don't know about that one.
I think
Yeah.
I think they basically that was written and directed by them too. Holy shit.
Yeah, they do pretty much all the episodes. I don't know. Maybe Matt and Trey's relationship has been strained too because of the divorce.
I mean, maybe we're reading into that too much. Maybe those guys are great. If anything, I think they gave the QAnon guys their win because at the end of the day, the child-winning pedophiles are the elite, right?
At the end of the day, be on the side of whoever has the most power.
Yeah. I mean, that shit is.
God.
Dude, the one thing I like about South Park is that they'll be funny about it, but they'll tell you the straight facts. Like their adrenochrome stuff, like that's. They believe that. Like that's a belief.
That's what QAnon believes?
Yeah, they think that the elites are literally getting kids and then like draining their adrenal clone from one of their adrenal glands and then drinking it to stay young. But you know, like where's all the immortals at? Wouldn't the immortals pile up after a while?
Well, yeah, there's a couple of them, man. You know, the Rothschild. Look, I've even said the Rothschild's been doing that too. Like I've joked about it before, and I've even joked that hey, I'd eat some babies. You know, like shoot, hey. You know, live forever, might as well.
Where are all these kids going though that go missing throughout the country?
There's so many kids that do go missing.
It is weird.
It is
I'm not condoning any of this shit. or admitting it, but there is
I mean,
an
there's
alarming
definitely
amount
a problem
of,
with pedophilia and child trafficking.
Yeah.
That's 100% an
But
issue.
there's also an issue of
Maybe
people,
the QAnon fuck should start a charity or something to figure it out instead of,
like
instead of
running up
teaching
in the
kids-
Capitol didn't save no kids.
Kids. I mean, it's kind of like, look, kids get sold into slavery, man. Like that's a real thing now. Like it's
been
a thing. It's just like
Wait, like here?
Yeah, kids get taken and
Everywhere.
get put into slavery. Yeah, man, slaves are there's more slavery on planet Earth now than there was back in the day. I feel like.
I don't know that that's the case.
I don't know, man. It happens a lot, bro. It's slavery.
I'm
is
not
like,
saying it doesn't happen a lot, but like back in the day, it was
back in the day it was open. Nowadays it's like
this did propose a scary thing about the vacuum of teachers and possible QAnon type believers or these types of people teaching kids that rhetoric.
Yeah.
Like that's scary. 'Cause like I don't know if that's true, but I hope that's.
I mean, it's
thing.
also a lot of these people teach that shit directly to their kids. You can see a lot of the videos where the kids are just like, the evil elites are out there drinking babies, and I gotta stay safe. And it's like, yeah, your kid's gonna be fucked up now,
Computer chips from Venezuela come in and mess with our voting machine.
There's like no way that your kid's gonna grow up and have a normal life now. And congrats.
Yeah, it's a very scary thought, and they ingrain it so well. You know what I mean? Because
literally the only thing your child needs to know is that don't talk to strangers.
Yeah.
You don't need to know that there are people out there who maybe eat kids, or that that people just snatch kids off like sidewalks for sex. Like the kids don't need to know that shit.
The kids are not being.
Like, let me teach you all about pedophilia.
I don't think the kids are being eaten, y'all. I really do think there is some people stealing kids and shit. I don't think the elites are doing any of that. There's just a lot of really fucked up people out there, man.
Well, I'm sure that if there actually was the science behind it and like whatever blood parts that they use for the rejuvenation, like if that's real, why wouldn't we know?
Yeah.
But maybe
would it also
it's too fucked. If it was true, it's too fucked up.
Yeah, but
to
like
ever admit that
wouldn't
it's true.
Okay, humans are not the only people. Like there's like animal blood. Like
Mammals. But also, what about
seriously,
kids that
it's
die
too
in like car
far.
accidents? And be like, oh, that kid died. We're gonna harvest his adrenal clone because I mean, people are already messing with stem cells, and people think that that's super fucked up. So I feel like if it was a thing, also people just make money off of it. It would literally be like we're gonna figure out a way to clone kids and grow them in a lab strictly for their adrenal clone. We can clone fucking animals already and be like, hey, that's $1 million per pop instead of
stem cells. I'm like morally okay with though.
But remember when people weren't though? It was like a big thing.
Yeah, it still is. I think people, if stem cells are gonna save or cure illnesses, why the hell aren't we doing that?
It's because people
think you gotta kill a baby
don't
to do
like
it.
change. They don't like to think that some of these things that we're doing are advancements for humanity. They feel like it's a way of control when it's not.
So, like how there's they say, and it's not always true. There's a little bit of truth in like every like dumb batshit conspiracy theory. I mean, like the Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Well, that's what gives it credibility.
But the Jeffrey Epstein thing is in particular is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like that he died because he was gonna rat out a bunch of fucking
100%.
And like that
100%.
scares me. Like
Clinton,
who was he gonna rat out?
Trump,
Who had the most power?
Royal family.
To do that?
Honestly,
Clinton, Trump, royal family.
I really do think it was the royal family, bro. Like the royal family is there. Stuff about them have been coming out like
Royal
out of the
family,
woodwork.
like
like
there's
Prince.
pictures of the prince literally with Epstein. Look,
And
I know that
and
it's easy to
Clinton,
just put it straight onto the royal family, but here's the facts. The royal family aren't going to commit an execution of an American citizen on our soil without us remotely knowing about it.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you it was just like, it was linked up. Clinton, Trump, royal family. That's enough to get anybody on the planet murdered.
Yeah.
Add in however many other names you want.
Yeah. Did you see the Epstein documentary?
Yeah.
Like I did.
I did
There
see
literally
that.
are pictures of Clinton on that fucking island.
Bro,
Where they were just shipping little girls.
There was somebody else that was with him too. Chris Tucker? Wasn't Chris Tucker?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, ever since that, I was like, I'm sorry, bro. Look, after recently known by Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, I can't look at Rush Hour anymore the same.
the thing is though, like anyone could have had a picture taken with the guy. Like just because Chris Tucker was
no,
there
he was
doesn't
on the
mean-
plane going to the island. He's on a transcript with Bill Clinton. Like, I'm sorry, you're on a plane with this man, and you're like, it's too much to not, whatever. Even by association, bro, it's just like automatic,
I guess, but if you're Chris Tucker, a rising black comedian in that time, and they were like, "Hey, you want to fly to my private island on a private jet?" He's probably gonna be like, "Yeah." Doesn't mean that you condone anything that went on.
That's the same
Clinton, on
excuse-
the other hand,
I also
But
find
that-
it
hey,
weird that they have
that's
to
the
sign
same
a
as-
ledger to get onto this plane to be like, I was on the sex plane.
That's the
weird.
same excuse Trump supporters are using about Trump. Just because he was doesn't mean he whatever. That's the same plot they're using about Chris Tucker. They're all complicit.
Yeah. All right. Here's the only way, and I'm not trying to advocate for Chris Tucker, but you've literally heard Trump talk like dirty, nasty shit about
His
like
daughter.
at the about his daughter.
His
about
daughter.
Hold on, let me finish. He's
Yes.
at he's at that pageant when he's like, yeah, these girls that just get to walk back there, and it's like a 18 and under pageant or something like that. He's like, they're just all like dressing and shit. And I'm not saying that Chris Tucker wasn't there doing whatever, but I'm saying that like Clinton has a history of being a fucking sex pervert, and so does Trump.
My rebuttal is I don't know what Chris Tucker does in his long time. I haven't heard from Chris Tucker since Rush Hour 3. Who knows what that man does? He doesn't talk about
He was
stuff
in
public.
Silver Linings Playbook.
So he doesn't talk about things in public. It's like just because somebody doesn't talk about it, that doesn't mean he's not thinking it.
I'm not giving him a pass.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that
just
the other two people are like known perverts.
Just because you're not a known pervert doesn't mean you're not a pervert.
That's true. But
Yeah,
because
that's true.
if you're a known pervert and you're at the weird sex island, I'm just gonna assume a little bit more about you.
True.
That's all.
Yeah.
Weird episode.
Yeah,
it's like the boys are breaking up. What if this is like it? What if this is the last South Park episode ever?
I don't think it's the last, but I think
think
they're trying to. I think they've been trying to end it for a bit, man. And I think like they're just slowly dropping these specials now as a way to be like, our run's almost up.
I hope not.
The band's breaking up. You can have Kenny
No,
on Tuesdays
fuck
and
that.
Wednesdays.
Yeah. Only reason I think
Kenny represents us.
No.
South Park is, I think, coming close to an end because with all the shit that happened over 2020 and everything else, I feel like, humble opinion, don't come at me. No, come at me. The last two specials could have been like funnier.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of content.
Super funny.
I thought this was
With
fun.
the pangolin?
The Penguin, yeah. I mean, it was fun. I don't know. Like, I've seen funnier South Park episodes.
I mean,
I was
I
pretty
even as a diehard South Park fan, the best years have been behind them for a while now. Like, it's still funny. I still get a hard belly laugh every episode. But like the peak South Park has been done for a little while now.
Yeah.
Now they're just like social commentary.
Yeah.
The one thing I did appreciate about this episode is how they made like getting the vaccine like a cool thing.
That was funny.
You know what I mean? Like they were like, oh, like this is the club, like everybody wants a vaccine. I really liked the way they went about it with that situation.
Yeah, I also liked that there were much more people in South Park who wanted the vaccination than the people who were just like Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Just like nobody's getting the vaccine. We're saving the world.
But I also feel
like
that's how
we
it
had
is.
Jesus and
Yeah.
Underpants Gnomes and Mr. Hat. They're bringing it back to like very, like you had to have been watching the show from the beginning to recognize some of those people and like
They literally have the aliens from episode 1.
Yeah, dude. They're trying to stop it. I don't know. I know we might be reading too much into it, but Trey Parker's been going through a divorce. That's why he put that whole angle and that whole storyline in of Randy being like ridiculous with his plots.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the broship thing, maybe it's a sign of Matt and Trey's relationship like starting to falter. I mean, South Park can't keep doing the thing where they don't take sides anymore in the kind of culture we live in today. Silence is violence. So it's harder for South Park to exist and not take sides. Like they have to.
So, and that's what when Chris and Tom were talking, the two newscasters, and Tom was like, well, these guys are just out here fighting for what they believe in, and they would be bad people if they didn't get out here. And it's like, and then when Chris was like, dude, you have to be like an asshole with no morals to think that that's right. Because like the QAnon people, I know that they think that they're doing the right thing, but if they looked at their situation objectively for like just a little bit, like none of their things exist in facts. None of their things can be proven by facts. And at this point, they're damn near a cult because like whatever happens, they're willing to believe it without any actual input. And then like people are like, well, this is the science, and like the science is fucking made up. Like I have a friend who was into some QAnon shit, and I was like, yeah, but you know, like crime on a whole, in the whole entire like in the U.S. has been trending down. I know it's high here now and it's high in other places, but like violent crime has been trending down. He's like, that's what they say. And I was like, who is they? And he was like, where you get your numbers from? I was like, well, no, there was like a scientific poll they did. And he's like, yeah, well, I don't trust that. And it's like, well, if you don't trust
Then where do you
numbers,
get your
then what
number?
do you trust?
I hate it, man. I got hit with the with all due respect Instagram.
Yeah, you
DM,
did.
And that pissed me the fuck off.
Like you don't know. I'm like,
bro, you work at Salesforce. What the fuck do you know? Nothing against Salesforce. I'm just saying, what the fuck do you know compared to medical experts and CDC and the fucking global health team that is leading this thing?
I think the way those two reporters were talking about the kids also reminded me of the way the Kenosha shooting was reported and how then the guy that killed, like shot the guy, killed him, and then like I think he shot a couple more people.
Yeah,
Can
he
you?
shot
There have
a
been a
couple
lot of
people.
shootings. Can you
Yeah,
remind me
and
what
he
this one?
and like
I will
people
in a second.
literally raised like thousands of dollars for this guy, and like he still hasn't been. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say his name, but Sydney, will you bleep
I
out
don't
his
want.
name for
I don't
me?
want to say his name.
I'm asking Sydney to bleep it out for
Oh,
me
okay.
because I need to tell them. Kyle Rittenhouse, he was the dude who drove from he drove
Out of
from
state.
Illinois
Oh, yeah.
to he's like 18 years old. He drove
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Illinois
Yeah, I know
to
about that.
Kenosha, Wisconsin, and he was there during like the protests and shit.
Oh yeah,
and-
he was the one walking around.
Yeah,
and
with his
shit.
gun, and he
I saw a Wall Street
shot a
Journal
couple
thing
people,
on
and
it,
he
yeah.
killed that one guy, and then like the cops like ran past him when he's like, you know, like trying to like give himself up to the police, and now he is like a huge figure like in the QAnon world. He's like a fucking hero. Like when they were talking about starting a Patriot Party, like they were shipping ideas of like him being on like the logo, but they ended up going with one with the also bleep this name, Ashley Batty or Babbity, whatever,
Babbitt.
the lady who got shot at the Capitol, ended up using like her like image as like the idea for the new party. Like they're trying to make these people martyrs and like fucking heroes. And like you see Kyle like taking pictures with people doing the OK symbol and shit, and like hanging out with like known Proud Boys and whatnot. Like, dude's integrated. That's it. He was radicalized, and now they're treating him like this young child soldier who damn near came back from it all. And they're like, yeah, man, this is our guy. So
It's fucked up.
fucked up. Where were you at when you got radicalized?
Oh man, yeah. See, this is the type of. I think that's why also I agree with you, Chris, that South Park could dig deeper. Like they have the opportunity to like
Yeah.
literally say whatever the fuck they want, except for when the creators are terraforming their face and shit. Dicks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
they have
elites.
the opportunity to say a lot, and then they said some stuff here, but you know, sometimes you need a hard like, you're a fucking idiot dumbass.
Yeah.
They turned the
look,
wife into a dick.
I
so.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
they did do that. Yeah.
I agree, then I also disagree with you, man. Because remember that conversation we had with Logan the other day, where we're just kind of like, you know, it's too
that
much.
was a tough conversation.
And it was like you gotta like pander a little bit. And these guys, like, if they go full on what we want them to say, the other side will not watch them and will not hear what they have to say as well too. Because like what they did, and I gotta appreciate them at the end of it, they still let the other side win. Like, because Garrison at the end of the day was like, oh yeah, we got to do the elite still. Like, they still confirmed it in a weird way, but they didn't confirm it.
Yeah.
You know?
So then, I mean, but
They have to do that.
is that, I don't know if that's the point of South Park. And also, while we're sitting here shitting on the right, if you want both sides, just allow me to easily say, the Democrats are like wet toilet paper.
Dude, they're
And you gotta
trash.
wipe your ass and your finger gets all dirty and slips in your own butthole, but the Republicans are like sandpaper.
Yeah.
So give me the
Yeah.
wet toilet paper over the sandpaper, and maybe we should try to buy like some nice soft tin ply.
Yeah, it's
That-
like
that's
I-
the big thing too. It's like just because we disagree with one side doesn't mean we are diehard for the other.
'Cause
Like there are plenty of things wrong with the Democratic Party.
Oh,
Yeah,
We're
I
just being blunt with
so
it.
much.
I still cannot believe Biden is a bitch to MBS. That was completely crazy. I know it's completely political, but
Mohammed bin Salman.
yeah, he just completely was like, hey, we know you killed a U.S. resident, a U.S. like whatever, but it's fine. We'll let you go because you're so important.
And
that's
money,
a bitch
money,
made
money.
fucking move, and I'll say it
on
any
top,
fucking day.
How many news outlets are reporting that right now?
Right.
Absolutely.
I
none.
literally heard it on
Absolutely
NPR,
zero.
and that's it. But what that should show you is that the Democrats and Republicans have one thing in common, and that's motherfucking dough. Because Trump was on the same shit. At least Trump was just like, yeah, that didn't happen. Who cares? Like he's like, no one gives a fuck. Trump don't like journalists, no way. But they all know that fucking Saudi Arabia's got absolute dough.
You know, that just means that any of us is like completely fair game if we're out there. They ain't gonna help us.
Yeah, no shit, man.
That's fucked up, man.
We'll end up like Mr. White over here. If we,
I know, man.
If anyone
Mr.
ever
Service.
came
And like,
close
and
to the
again,
truth.
again to the
Service,
Democratic Party, this is this is the shit why you got people against y'all because y'all do dumbass shit like this. And I'm done.
Yeah. Sorry, it's got political, but again, it's South Park.
South
It's
Park.
impossible not to have it be political when it's South Park.
Yeah, please harangue us in the comments. Let us know your political opinions. If any of you guys are actual QAnon followers, tell us what they're saying over
Yeah.
on the 8kun about QAnon.
It's sad to say this. I'd rather vote for a bitch over a racist any day.
Nah, I mean, that's not sad. It's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, like the Democrats and Republicans are pretty much the same. The Democrats just have better vocabulary. It's about it. Like
Yeah.
they
And one
don't
is
say-
like blatantly racist.
right.
I mean, I'm sorry, y'all had
The other
like.
one's just low
The other one is low-key racist.
I mean, bro, like
all
I'm not trying to front and like I know you guys talk about symbols and whatnot, but like you guys literally had Ted Cruz over like an old like Nazi symbol, a rune, like chanting freedom. And like I don't understand the QAnon group because they'll sit there and they'll dissect all this other shit that the other party does, but they can't dissect the fact that the man was on a room that was a Nazi symbol. Like, come on, y'all. Step your game up, but police your own people too, man. Shit.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Like, police your own people. I'll sit there and say when they suck. You guys can do the same too.
You can't.
And I am saying you guys.
Step away from the cult. It's
That
fine.
is
You'll be
100% like that needed to be heard. I just like after Biden won the election, right? Like I kept following some of the people that were like ardent supporters of Trump on Twitter. And they were just like losing their mind, and they kept like posting videos, and they were like confused that like there is no like fucking busts of Biden and posters and flags with like Biden with 8-packs anywhere. And like because we are not in a fucking cult.
Yeah, like I don't.
We don't worship Biden. We just voted for him.
He's
our elected
he's a public
official.
servant.
Yeah, they're
He is
confused
not
that
our
we're not
God.
like painting him on our chest, like
Yeah,
And
they're like,
were-
we're
and they
the
were
like.
this is why the election was stolen and why it's fake, because nobody actually loves Biden.
No.
I'm like, bro.
He's a public servant. Do you love your mailman?
He serves me, bro.
Right? I want my mailman to do his job, and I don't want him to be a flaming cunt about it. That's it. That's what I want.
Man,
Do your fucking
like,
serve me.
That's their argument. We're not hype on Biden.
Yes.
Like, where's the no malarkey flags?
I hate you. I truly hate you.
I just.
Where are the flags that say "Make Republicans
Again.
Cry Again"? Like, how come we're not really?
Yeah.
I
Because
just
we're
wanna
working
say,
together in this country. Shit.
Look, the best thing we can do as Americans, man, is just literally just a little bit of common sense, man. Let's respect each other. Let's love each other a little bit more,
Meet me
man.
halfway.
You feels me? Like, and just hold each other fucking accountable. Stop being so
Yes.
goddamn hypocritical, people. That's all I gotta say.
The
Anything else?
Oppenheimer window has been moved too far to the right. We must plant our feet firmly onto the left and drag that shit back to regular. Fucking liberals in America are the same as conservatives around the rest of the world because we let the conservatives move so far right.
Yes.
Also, fix the electoral college. If you don't get the majority of the votes, you don't get to fucking be president.
I'm serious. That shit is dumb as fuck.
Well, guys, that was a great South Park episode. Let us know what you thought and how much you hate us down below.
Yep.
Socialism. Woo!
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of South Park. We'd like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Doppelganger, Old Man, the Oil Monger, Quasi, Sakiv, Clayton, Davis, Harry, Mac, Phoenix, Exploring, Dylan, Dane, Miss Romas, and Joe Mags. Thanks again and have an awesome weekend.